Why? Women leave rich and beloved men and then gets what they deserve. Let's take a look, but first like and subscribe.
Fuck you, Don.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving.
Oh,
I'm the one fucking.
yeah, it was actually. Oh, there's you. And, okay.
Women.
What's she even trying to prove? She didn't even open her mouth before stepping right into her own mess. But of course, she still managed to yell at the innocent man.
I love men, but without the end.
That's fucking stupid.
How men think Tinder works.
Hey, how are you?
Ew, no chance, Mike.
Come to one of my games.
Get lost, George.
Let's go to an art gallery.
Ugh, as if.
What's your snap?
Maybe she sat on a beehive, and here you are laughing. But really, it looks pretty grim. She's so influenced by trends and has no personal opinion that she ends up looking ridiculous. Why does she think this is attractive?
Name, age, and where you from?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm Shelly. A lady never tells her age, but I will say I'm 39, but I don't look your typical 39, so I'm proud of that.
Shelly.
Yes.
You look 39. It's okay, though.
Her first question to me was, how do I kill my desire to want someone? She didn't say, how do I meet someone? She said, how do I kill my desire to want someone? And she said, if I continue wanting someone and I never find it, I'm going to be sad for the rest of my life.
I feel tears welling up because you can feel the pain in this fellow human.
Yeah, you want something so badly and you feel like you have no control over it. You don't know how to get it and you don't know how you're going to live not getting it.
Bongo la, bongo cha cha cha.
You've thrown hands?
I have.
In a relationship?
I have.
With a dude?
He did it first.
You threw hands? First?
No, I was.
He threw hands first?
Yeah.
Really?
Self-defense.
Really?
Yes. Man, don't disrespect me. Like, don't talk to me like that. That was.
How did he talk to you like?
Why would you even say something?
What was he said?
I don't know. It was a couple years ago, but I.
What do you mean it was a couple years ago?
What do you?
What do you mean?
A couple years ago.
What was he said?
I don't know. It's just like we were like in a fat argument, like.
A fat argument.
And there was like two groups. I don't know.
Two groups?
Yeah. It was
some gang?
It was like some
You in a gang?
shit, bruh.
Did you gang somebody?
No.
Gang somebody?
No.
So what was said?
I don't know. It's like group beef. We were all beefing.
Group beef?
Yeah.
You're just being so unprecise.
No, you're running me in circles. I don't remember what was said. It was years ago. I just remember, yes, I have out of a man because he disrespected me.
How did he disrespect you?
He said some out of pocket.
What was the out of pocket shit?
I don't know.
What was the out of pocket shit, bro?
Every second, a new horrible detail. Yeah, lying takes skill, especially when you can't remember what's true anymore and what you made up to convince yourself and everyone around you that your ex was the bad guy.
Why am I still sitting here?
I just explained it to you. You want to get loud? I'll get.
Yes,
Here, just back up. Go back there. I'll talk to you guys in a second, okay?
you gotta get my money. Yeah.
What's going on?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, Jesus, Allah.
Can you please come to my window, please? Please, sir.
Why is it always something with you,
I don't
Allah?
know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm not your bro. We've been
I
over this.
apologize.
It's always something with you, Allah.
Yeah, it can always be something.
Can you turn your windshield wipers off? No,
I'm
you're
gonna
fine.
lie, buddy.
Can you stop? Get in the car, Allah.
Yeah.
Get in the car. Shut up and get in the car, Allah. Shut your door. Shut your car door. Is your car in park? Yes, can you just wait here for a minute? I'll come back and talk to you when you calm down. So who here is messing with Allah?
No, anyway, that's why you see my windshield, she broke that.
Why'd she do that?
Because she's delusional.
She think I was doing something with her. This is my cousin's girlfriend.
Are you and Awa together?
No, she pregnant right now.
Okay.
So she thought it was something else. She comes over, breaks her windshield, those 2 rocks right there.
Well, how'd they end up back over there?
So we took out the windshield. That's what the car was. And she was talking about coming messed up again, so I had to pull it in the garage. Dude got cameras right there at the house. He said he had seen it.
I was talking to one of my guy friends that was explaining to me how easy it is to scare off a high-value man. They will actually watch you from afar before they make their first move because they want to make sure that you understand what a high-value person is. And if they see that you were messing around or entertaining low-value men, guys who are just players and that will waste your time, then that will scare them off because they will see that you don't actually respect yourself to wait for the right person and be able to identify a low-value man from a high-value man. And just keep in mind that these high-value men can watch you for months or even a year to make sure that before they put their time and effort into someone, that is the right person that they are choosing, so they're not wasting their time.
If women are looking for financially secure men, what in exchange would be of equal value to a man?
There's probably 3 big primary things from the Christian perspective that we would want. I think that men essentially want peace in their home. This is a big one that people forget about all the time. The best way you can show a man respect is to understand and anticipate the things that he wants before he even knows that he wants them. And the way that that shows respect and the way that that shows that you love him is because if you can anticipate those things, he knows that you're paying attention to him very closely. So you're the focus. And then the third thing is you have to put him above your own needs and your own desires. And number 3 is the thing that I think women, at least in modernity, fail at the most. Women are trained from birth now how they deserve to be treated. And men are trained from birth how they're supposed to treat women. But nobody is trained from birth for how they're supposed to treat men.
Well put, Andrew. Well put.
Every girl you see in your life, like you go to their Instagram comments, every time I go to Bina's page, all of her friends, any photo, stunning, gorgeous, hot mama, love your look, killing it, I am screaming, breathtaking.
Yeah.
Breathtaking.
Breathtaking. That's right, yeah.
Tonight, if I go to your Instagram page and I write breathtaking, you will block me? You'll be like,
Man, this is hilarious because women have their own rules of hypocrisy and appeasement. So don't even think about leaving her a similar comment.
Be real, y'all. Men have one of the most, the manosphere is one of the most powerful voices on the internet today. Okay, we are hearing what they're saying. They are being very clear about what they like and what they dislike. And I think a lot of women take issue with that because we are not meeting the preferences that they say they want. We are not meeting the standard. If I was meeting the standard, I wouldn't have an issue with your standard because I meet it. But I have issue or take issue with your standard when I don't meet it, when I'm not the preference, when I don't feel like I'm desirable. That's what it boils down to, is the fact that we want to be desirable. And when we don't feel like we're desirable and we feel like we're being rejected by what they're saying their preferences are, we're coming at, we're aggressive. We're, poking holes and diminishing what they're saying, discrediting them. But that's their preference and they're entitled to their preferences.
What is 66 plus 44?
110.
No, that's incorrect.
No, it is. You're wrong.
No, all right, let me explain it to you. So 6 plus 6 is 4, so that equals 10. And 6 plus 6 is 4, that equals 10. Then 10 times 10 is 100.
I'll show you on the calculator.
All right.
66, 110.
You probably typed it wrong. Yeah, you typed it wrong. It is 100. I'm right and you're wrong. You typed it wrong. You'll get it next time, it's fine.
Her first question to me was, how do I kill my desire to want someone? She didn't say, how do I meet someone? She said, how do I kill my desire to want someone? And she said, if I continue wanting someone and I never find it, I'm going to be sad for the rest of my life.
I feel tears welling up because you can feel the pain in this fellow human.
Yeah, you want something so badly and you feel like you have no control over it. You don't know how to get it. and you don't know how you're going to live not getting it.
The only women that are struggling to find a partner are ones that are actually wife material. You speak to a woman who has no intention of settling down, who is very good at, performing sexual acts and stuff. She has no problem meeting men. She's constantly surrounded by men. So it's just the message that men are giving online is that they want good women and stuff, but it's not in line with their behavior. And I just wish there was more honesty about what you truly want out of a woman.
I asked a married couple who've been married for 54 years. They said, make sure you're always, make sure you're communicating, make sure you talk about finances, and make sure y'all make time to connect every week. I said, connect. She said, you know what I mean, connect. I said, yes, ma'am. And so I respected that. And she said, connect because we're attached to so many different things. Our phones, our jobs, our stress, our children. There we get caught up in so many different things that this is the person that that you really like. This after everything is done, this is your person. You know what I mean? And I was so taken back by that because she was absolutely right. At the end of the day, it's me and him.
So when I actually, Mandy, walked out of that airport, no one knows this, but I was looking around for him. I know. And I thought he was going to be there. I know. And I thought he was going to be like, Anna, the only thing you did is block him before a Hindu, which was like a relaxation retreat. But and really, like, you got pushed to that. But I didn't even do it right before. If I blocked him hours before going, I understand. It happened 4 days before. So it's like, in a way, I was so unhappy because I was compromising on so many things, like his work and other things that I don't need to go into. But I was compromising on so many things. And then plus when this engagement thing came up, I just thought it's another thing that I have to compromise on. I don't want to, yeah? I'm unhappy. So I ended it in a way of I was hoping in the back of my head that he will come back and be like, I love you so much that let's work this out.
So a little bit of context here. This woman went on a girls' trip when his partner had point blank told her not to go, or she would be single when she comes back. And now, as he has held his end of the bargain, she is shedding crocodile tears in attempt to get some sympathy and blaming him for being heartless when it was her who blocked him before going on that trip.
That's love, right? Yeah, I thought he was going to be at the airport with a bouquet of flowers. I thought he was going to turn up with my mom's of flowers on the first day we got back. Because I really thought the love that he had for me, was so much and so strong that he would fight for me. And put his pride and ego aside. Yeah. She's going to be broken even more. But then I thought, okay, he's not at the airport. He's definitely going to come tonight. Yeah. And he didn't. He didn't turn up. I thought he's going to come and fight for me. Yeah. And he didn't. And he has not come. He's not. Yeah, he's blocked. Who gives...
He simply didn't want her to go on vacation alone with her friend. It's at least a little risky for two young, beautiful women. But somehow, women don't even consider that. After all, he won't be able to protect her from afar. And yet, at the end of it all, she blames him for not acting like a knight and continuing to cater to her whims.
About your situation, you were married for 14 years, correct?
Yes. I did not work when I was married.
Oh.
0. And then 2 years after my divorce, he opened a case for child support.
Based.
And then within a year, I became over a year, I had companies that they were making multi-million dollars. And then when he found out that I'm making money, he came after me. He opened the case, and then
equality.
Yeah.
Wait. So okay, are you still paying alimony?
No. After they were 18 years old, after they were 18 years old, I stopped.
Oh, after the kids?
The kids were 18.
Well, that's child support.
Child support. No. I only paid child support.
You didn't pay alimony?
Uh-uh.
Okay. Even though you were married were you married in California?
Yes.
Did he attempt to go for alimony?
I can't remember. I was married for a long time, and I never worked in that 14 years. I worked after my divorce.
Yeah, I'm sure it's complicated by that. But,
yes.
So, but you were paying him child support?
Yes.
How much were you paying in child support?
$70,000 a year.
Quality.
Very rare sight in today's world. But that's what modern women get when they mindlessly jump on the equality train without thinking about the effects it could have on them. And still, she didn't pay him any alimony. But in almost all cases, a man has to pay it, and they can't escape it no matter what.
Hey, wow. Why didn't he go for alimony? I mean, okay.
Because I did everything in order not to pay him.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
good
Okay.
for
Well,
you.
well, I will say this: while it is certainly the case that some women will pay men child support or alimony, my understanding is that 90% of child support payments go from men to women, and 97% of alimony payments go from men to women. So, I suppose if you're a woman and you're making a shit ton of money, to be fair, in the court system, there is a bias against men. However, like, if you're the breadwinner as a woman, if your husband wants to, he can go after you for alimony and child support if they were children. But in any case, if you're a man and you're the breadwinner, which is still the majority of relationships, I don't recommend it for men. So I don't think men should get married. Quality.
Advice. The man should not be doing all the initiating. A man wants to feel desired too. He wants to feel loved too. And I don't know if some of y'all picked up on this, but men start to get very distant the more you deny. The more you push him away, the more you're going to get your wish. He's going to seem distant. He's not going to want to communicate. He might even go distract himself with work or friends or video games. And then you just think he's just this bitter, angry, resentful, withdrawn guy when he's literally just doing this just to keep his sanity. For a man, begging is no fun. And as this commenter was saying, it definitely affects the ability to perform and enjoy it. Your pleasure is their pleasure, at least for most men. And when a man is pushed away and denied for so long, he no longer has the same feelings towards you or about intimacy with you anymore. And when, if ever, you guys are intimate again, he may not really be into it. Then you might get in your head thinking, well, why is he not into it? Does he not think I'm sexy? Does he not want to be with me? No, it's because he pursued you for so long and you pushed and pushed and pushed him away. And when you played this little game of cat and mouse, you tried to come crawling your way back, you've made him lose interest. Ask me how I know, because I did this, and I had to make a very big change to turn my marriage around. So I'll tell you this, initiation goes a long way. Making your man feel desired and loved and valued goes a long freaking way. Don't just make your husband pursue you and then deny him, actually pursue him back.
The minute I broke up with him and I was like, you know what, I'm done. And I called all my energy back to me and I was like, this is gonna end. I saw him again and I was shocked. I was like, there's no way I was with this person. No, I literally saw him for the way he actually looked. Yeah. And it's like, my friends had been telling me, Liz, there's no way, because he was not a good person. But I was like, my energy made him so magical to me. And the same way, like, all the things that I thought, like, he's so successful, he's so good at manifesting, it stopped when I removed my energy. So a lot of people are dating people and they put them on a pedestal, but it's all because of your energy. They're like a lot of women, for example, men become more good looking, more successful because they're with that woman. And then the woman starts to think like, oh, he's too good for me. Oh, he's the, honey, that's your energy. Realize it, you know?
Of course, it's only her energy that makes people happy, beautiful, rich, successful, and so on. And the moment this divine lady turns her back, that person becomes nothing. Genius. I'm sure she can convince herself of anything.
Which region of Brazil are you from?
São Paulo.
Do you prefer dating Brazilians or foreigners?
Well, it depends. I think Brazilians, they are quite affectionate. They show more love. On the other hand, they are more jealous. With commitment, it could be tricky, especially with being loyal. Gringos, I think they are more committed to the relationship. On the other hand, maybe they could be a little bit more cold.
Which would you say are your favorite cultures to date and your least favorite?
Hard question. English will be my least. They are very cold. The Italians, they are very affectionate. They are very loving people, and I think they are quite similar with us. But then with the loyalty, maybe it could be a thing. Too similar, maybe.
Why do I buy a car? Because I need that car to provide a service for me. I don't like people scratching. I don't like when it's dirty. If I'm so careful about that car, why wouldn't I be about my wife? I will put a bubble wrap around her if I could. That would be the perfect scenario. But that's how much a man will take care of a woman if that woman brings that value. But guess what? If I have a car that is old, already scratched, already with a lot of miles, that only cost me about $3,000, how do you think I'm going to treat that car? I'm just going to use it and dispose it. That's what's going to happen to that car that has been ran through. But if I go and buy a Lamborghini, you think I'm gonna have that car parked in the street? I'll put that car in the garage. I don't even want a particle of dust to touch it because I value the car. That is why a woman should stay pure, because they have the opportunity to be born with that Lamborghini value. But if she's getting a lot of miles, she's getting scars, she's getting a lot of mental issues, she's gonna become the car that I bought for $3,000 and I just use it and dispose it. It's harsh, but that is reality.
I've actually been with a wealthy man. My ex-fiance was very wealthy and it was not worth it.
What did he do?
Usually men wealthier could affect you emotionally and financially of him having power over you.
You were in a relationship with a man that was sacrificing his energy and his time to provide you a nice, comfortable life. And you didn't truly appreciate the things that he did because you are the problem within your own head.
How am I the issue?
I got you. I'll give it back to you. I'll
Hold
let
on,
you
hold
speak.
on,
No,
hold
no,
on.
hold on. It's my
No, I
podcast.
let you speak.
No,
I'm gonna
I let
talk.
you rock and tell the whole story. You drove all the way out here from Massachusetts, so you're going to get this work. So pay attention and listen. You just said that you were in a relationship with a man and he was paying all the bills, but you said it's a problem when you get with a man that's making more money than you. And we're asking you, what's that problem? Where did you get this independence that makes you think that you can't appreciate a man that's making a whole lot of money? Where did this come from? What I'm telling you, it was socially constructed for you to have this mindset via the feminist movement. So you broke up with a dude for no reason.
You seem to be really attacking her, but feminism has nothing to do with any of it. I just feel like,
women tend to like how things are said instead of what is said. I'm speaking the truth. So before you think something, you are influenced. Influence creates thinking, thinking creates behavior. I'm telling her she was influenced via the feminist movement to think, I don't feel satisfied, I want to be an independent person. So then her actions was to break up with him.
It's strange, really. You'd think she'd be grateful and happy to have found a wealthy, successful man who loved and appreciated her. But in the name of feminist stereotypes, she's wrecking her life and others. This sweet little cupcake missed her chance, and I doubt she'll get another.
Basically, for you think women were more wife material prior.
Back in the day, yeah, because they were stupid. We ain't stupid no more.
Because they were stupid. Okay. Okay. All right. But are they stupid if they're getting their bills paid and everything? Like
Yeah,
you said, like their
but
grandma?
you got 12 kids, you paying my bills. I don't know, maybe.
Well, women back then, all they would really do is just be housewives. All they would do is just cook and clean, and then
what men find attractive in women. I think without them realizing, I think the real thing that they find attractive in women is a woman who is incredibly nurturing. I think no matter how self-sufficient and how masculine a man is, but when a woman takes care or predicts his needs before he says it, he can't help but melt. So if she knows he might be hungry and there's something ready, if she knows that he might be tired, there's a coffee ready, if she knows that he's got work in the morning, he's going to be in a rush, there's a shirt ironed, these kind of nurturing acts makes a man feel loved. And I don't think they realize it because they're so conditioned to not expect that from women anymore and see that as oppressive and see that as toxic. They're just like, oh no, I don't even expect that. But when they receive it, they act like babies, like just received an opened present. They're like, oh, coffee for me? Like, you know, like you did that for me? And it's like, oh yeah. And I think they don't realize that that is actually their universal love language.
So torn between I don't want to work anymore, but I don't want to rely on anyone either. So that's the pickle I'm in. I need to figure out how I can make money while I sleep. And I know somebody doesn't say, find what you love to do and do that. I don't even know what I like. I've been having and raising children for the past 20 years. It hasn't been about me. But I need to figure it out because this work life is not for me.
No problem.
Security, please,
No
stop.
problem.
Stop recording me, I'm scared.
No problem.
Stop recording me, I'm
No
scared.
problem, no problem.
I'm scared, stop.
No problem.
Okay, cool, please.
Why does she keep getting away with everything? She's not a child or mentally ill. So why is this behavior accepted by society? There are more than a couple of these videos. You know, as long as women are allowed to behave like children, nothing good will come of it.
Ideally, how much do you want your husband to make in a year?
$500K to keep up with my lifestyle. $2 million.
At the end of the day, girls just chase money and a good time.
Women always need money. That's like our language.
What is your perfect first date?
I like walking.
For me, I wouldn't be taking out to this like really fancy restaurant trying to impress. No need.
The guy comes up to you in a bar and says, can I buy you a drink?
I don't want to take a drink and then not hang out with that person or feel obligated to hang out.
Doesn't feel right to let someone pay everything even if they earn more money.
Do you feel kind of weird
with having someone else pay for me. I feel like I should be paying for my food.
I mean, when I'm broke, it's nice if someone else pays, but I don't expect that